Yeah. So today we'll be taking a look at Conquer Codex. So this has been by far my worst codex so far. I've usually been like somewhere close to triple S. I've never peaked or cracked into it until today. Uh, and yeah, so I kind of want to go over my team. It's not the best units. Like obviously I have like one really good or two really good units in here, being Gon and Valk. The other ones are going to be like mostly free to play options. Gon's essentially in here just to boost up my Aatrox. And the other key unit I want to kind of showcase today, which is George. Valk does a ton of damage. I also just recently maxed her exclusive. So uh, I tested it, and been by far the best damage so far. I think if you have another unit that will actually shield her, obviously Frigid's probably just going to be better there. But for all my runs today, this was actually the best damage dealing weapon for her. But yeah, let's go take a look at the units. So first off, we got Gon. Like I said, you could try this with Vladov. I think this run would still work extremely well if you're running a Vladov lead. I got him in Goddess Grace with an IR set. He does a little bit of damage. I think he's like 30 million total or something. But my main carry in this run is Aatrox. Aatrox was pumping out absurd amount of damage for this run. So I'm running in my best Arcana set, full attack, basically looking for as high attack as possible with max crit rate and crit damage. Then I have him in ISN. And then the key unit, this was actually a huge shout out to Xukania. Here's a clip of Xukania.
I am gay and no one can stop me now.
Just your average normal streamer. If you guys haven't, definitely go subscribe to him. He's close to 1,000. We've been trying to get him right over that hump, over to 1,000 followers on YouTube. So definitely check out his channel. I'll have it linked in the description below as well. But yeah, on George, you're basically, or Jorge, you're just essentially looking for defense mains with decent crit rate, some attack speed, and some rage regen. Uh, doesn't he survives extremely well. You'll definitely want him A5 because I think one of his awakenings, yeah, the damage reduction you get there. You get extra block on his ultimate, and targets inflicted with plague will also be inflicted with damage reduction. So, as for artifacts go on Jorge or George, you definitely want tuning crystals. So I had tested him probably 2 months ago or whenever he came out, and I was running Goddess Grace on him then. And then today I saw Xukania's video, and then he was saying run tuning on him. I tried him out, and I was like, oh my gosh, this was the damage I needed. So definitely worth building up a tuning. You could honestly probably build two for your account, maybe. It would mostly be for codex purposes at this point, but yeah, you definitely want him in tuning crystal. Makes the survivability of the team a lot better as well for the people on the other side of the wall. Valk, I have her in IR. I mostly focus attack. I think I ran one crit damage. Yep, one crit damage made. A little bit of rage regen, and then like I said, I ran her exclusive. If you're not running her exclusive, Realm Tier and Frigid both work. Frigid was basically the same damage. Uh, I think it was like a few million less. It was very, very little. So I think Frigid is probably the best just because once they get to the wall, you're not getting that max range bonus. And she's not really taking damage the whole time. So I think Frigid's probably just a better option. Volca, she's in Soulbound. Uh, she's also got her exclusive. If you're not running this, I have Sen's definitely a great choice. Other than that, I'd probably run like maybe a Lunacy, but I think Iasen's probably just her best if you're not running her exclusive. And then finally, we have A Bomb. Just IR set. I think he got my Silas gear. I just quick switched it onto him. I actually am running him in the key. I have Sin also works incredibly well for him, but I didn't have it leveled up. But this was like the second best artifact I found on him. I originally had him in the max lunacy, but the key was giving him way, way more damage. Okay, so next we will go into the run. So essentially, Jorge is just going to be up front, inflicting everybody with plague, and that's going to give me a ton of survivability around him as well. I'll go through and manual the run. So, like I said, him up in the front, A-bomb there, Volca in the back here. Gon or whoever you're using as a lord here works here well. Like you could also bring Wrath in here. Your Aatrox is gonna suffer quite a bit, and I think at that point it might actually just be worth to run like a full Nightmare team. And then Valk will go in the back. We'll go into the auto ults. I face her up? No. Okay. We're gonna wait to place Aatrox just because his timing becomes kind of iffy later on. Um, like if you place him down right away, he's just gonna die right away, and it's just gonna be there's really no point in placing him then. Volca handles these ads fine. It's not like the timer ever becomes an issue for us. So around like 100k, we'll end up putting Aatrox down, or a little after like 150k, and that'll be his first live. And we'll be placing him in this spot right next to Volca for the first 2 times, and then towards the very end, we'll start putting him in the middle. And that's because Volca can or Valkyrie can then revive him. So we'll go through and look at that as well. So right about now should be fine. I think we get 2 deaths off on this placement here. Yeah, like originally I had Volca like sniping this lane, and I was doing Aatrox in the middle there. Um, and Jorge's damage was like through the roof. So Valk's not like stealing all of his damage; he's actually doing an insane amount of damage. I'm still gonna be messing with this all week, I think, as well, just because scores have been really nice. This has been like the most fun I've had on this codex in a while. Is generally, oh, this is where we actually want to be placing in the middle. So we hit the 100k or the 1 million now. So then we're going to be placing in the middle towards the wall. And then I know it's like all jumbled here, but eventually we'll see like this animation pop up above. And that'll be Aatrox's first death. There it is. So she just revived him. So he'll get one more death here. And that's going to essentially what boost us into the triple S category. So boom, triple S. And he's about to die again. I might actually get my high here. Yep, that's my new high. Nice. Perfect. So we look at the stats. Aatrox with a massive amount of damage. I know Xukania's pissed. He hates Aatrox. He's a avid Aatrox hater. So suck it. Valk does honestly. Valk's very hard to replace if you have the Ardea or Yurden. Who else could work? Thalon could possibly work and do a lot of damage as well. There's a lot of like replacement options in this comp that like if you see the top 100 now, oh Magda. Magda has been insane amounts of damage. So if you have her, you're kind of chilling in this dungeon now as well. But yeah, we got 63 out of him. Like I said, we could do another run, and I could show him off where he's in the middle, just kind of doing his own thing, and Valk's not really boosting him to all hell. So we'll essentially do the same setup. Wait on that, throw on auto ults. And like with this, I'm gonna actually be flipping it off. So I want that Aatrox revive at the very end when all the damage dealing is going out, so I'll probably put him in the middle here once we start getting flooded a little bit more. Because I really don't want to hit that revive early. We'll just wait on Aatrox for a bit. Really don't need him yet. We can get him down now. Stop that wall damage from happening. I mean, Valk's just handling it. She's doing massive damage. She's getting that shield built up, and then she eats the shield. Can't tell because I have low rendering on right now. If you guys don't know, running the game on smooth just works so much better for like placing and everything now. I had somebody comment that in one of my videos the other day, and ever since then I've been on smooth graphics. Should lose Aatrox here, and this is actually going to be the first revive, so we'll have a kind of a low cooldown. And then we'll throw him in again, and hopefully get a couple revives off on him. So there's the first revive. That was actually significantly worse. Honestly, having me up there might work better. Yeah, close to 100 million there. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. Let me guys know if you guys want to see any more content. Like I can do the full meta comps breakdown as well. I have accounts accessible. Like I know my friend Xerax is, I think he's like number 5 right now. We can go through that comp if we want to see that. If you guys want to see how he's placing everything. Yeah, Xerax number 5. So it's like the full Valderon Gone comp. But yeah, that's all for this one. Any questions, post in the comments below. Like I said, go check out Xukania's channel. He's been posting a ton of great content as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.